for about 5 to 7 years. Unfortunately, I got married. I was glad I had a kid. And to this day, my wife thinks I'm not funny. I was born and raised in Queens, right? So I was born and raised in Queens. And I'm coming up here, and before I get to that, I do apologize, right? Before I got on stage today, I was wondering what I should wear. My wife is telling me to wear, a polo shirt, a jeans, wear a suit. I got this jerk in the back there, Frank, telling me to wear a bow tie. Do I look like Mr. fucking Rogers to you, son? I'm like a bow tie. I'm rocking a t-shirt and jorts since 40 years. That's always gonna be in style. So I go back, right? My mom is here. She's gonna continue laughing from day one, so she won't stop. No matter how much I bomb, she will laugh. I will just stand here and she'll continue to laugh. See, that was funny. I was born in Queens. I lived in Left Rack City and I worked in Howard Beach. Left Rack City was black and Howard Beach, was all the Goombas. I grew up thinking I was a bastard child of a black and Italian couple. By day when I was working, my hat was on straight, my pants were all the way up, and I talked with my hands like this. On the way home, I would jump into a phone booth, come out, and I was black man. My hat was on backwards, my pants were falling down. Now I'm talking with my hands, but I'm giving everybody the fucking finger. All right? 30 years living like that. I moved to fucking Hicksville. I'm thinking I'm gonna have neighbors that look like you. That look like you guys. The name's gonna be Jim or John or Bob. It's got the name Hick in the fucking town's name. Every fucking person in Hicksville looks like me. I'm walking around going, what the fuck? I got a jug deep, a bow jeep, and a fucking howling deep. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I go outside in the neighborhood. This guy with a turban walks up to me. He looks at me and he goes, welcome home. I'm 30 years old and I'm fucking Indian. Fucking brown. What the hell happened to me? I'm walking around, I spent my whole life trying to get away from the curry smell, and now I'm living in the fucking middle of the curry. Everywhere you turn, all you smell is curry this, curry that. I used to live, when I lived in Queens, I used to hang my clothes on my terrace so I wouldn't go to school smelling like it. I moved to Hicksville and suddenly, after all this time, all you white folks are sitting there, no, but it smells divine. Now suddenly it's cool to be fucking Indian. My wife watches some fucking show called Never Have I Ever. It's about two stupid Indian chicks. One's a lesbo and one's a fucking normal chick. And all she dates are white people. They're in this class of fucking geeks and nerds. Not one Indian guy is in the whole class. This is reality TV, right? I don't know what she watches all night long. My wife is a binge watcher. She watches Never Have I Ever, the Bringing Something Shit Tin, and all this stuff. Yeah, whatever. I don't even know what it's called. I've never seen a fucking episode of Game of Thrones, and I'm glad I haven't. Fucking dragons and dinosaurs and all this other shit running around the place. Look, I watch Law and Order, I watch CSI, I watch NCIS. I could be a fucking lawyer and a cop, except I just never went to school. I got my fucking GED. Relax, people, relax. I break the fucking mold of Indians, I think, because every Indian you see in every one of these fucking shows, they have these stereotypes, right? These Indians are a lawyer, they're a fucking doctor, they got their freaking master's degree, and they got this degree and that degree. Dude, I'm a fucking drug dealer on the fucking corner in Queens my whole entire life. I wear my hat backwards, my pants keep falling down, and I fucking got a GED from freaking, I don't even know what school I went to, Newtown Annex somewhere. So now I live on Long Island, I'm Indian, and then I wonder, I live on the island, and I wonder, to myself, this guy was talking about, anybody can be president. You had Trump, you got this other guy, Go Brandon, everybody calls him, I don't even know his name. You live in Long Island, right? And you live here, you can always tell the neighborhood you're in by the way it smells. And not by the marijuana, right? Because everywhere smells like marijuana now. The loud marijuana, as, Guillermo tried to put it. So you move around the place and you smell the fried chicken, you're in freaking Hempstead. You hit Westbury, you smell the rice and beans. You hit Hicksville, you smell the curry. You hit Plain Jew, you smell the money. There's no wonder Trump wanted to put a fucking wall up. You can go from Hempstead to Hicksville and not see one white family anywhere. That wasn't funny, right? You want to break the stereotypes on freaking races, you do one thing, right? And I tell you, not all stereotypes are realistic. Not every black person loves fried chicken and collard greens. Not every white person's a hick who's racist. And not every Indian smells like curry. I smell like a $2 whore everywhere I go because I dunk myself in cologne. Now, if you want to break the stereotypes, there's one stereotype you just cannot break, right? It's the Asians who can't drive. Sorry, Christina, but no matter how much extra peripheral vision they have, they still can't fucking see side to side. Love you, Christina. I'll tell you what, you do want to break stereotypes, you want to knock down those walls, you talk to the fucking people who make the movies, all right? Every movie you ever fucking watch, the white guy is the big, strong dude who always gets the girl. The black guy is always some drug dealer who's now, trying to be a cool guy because his mom died, he's dealing crack. There's always a fucking Asian guy who knows karate. And there's always a fucking Indian guy who's a cab driver who's starting a virus by plugging it into his fucking computer, fucking whatever the hell his meter thing is, while the white guy is getting laid in the back seat. Break the stereotypes, put me in a fucking movie. Alright? You put me in a movie, I think, identify, if you want to call it so much, as a cross between Tom Cruise and Chris Hemsworth. You put me in a fucking movie, you call it Top Turban. Love and curry. You give me a fucking fighter pilot jet, you give me Thor's hammer, and let me fly it straight up Thanos' ass, alright? Don't let the fool you. I ain't about peace. I spent my entire life thinking this said okay. I just saw somebody had bad cursive. Apparently my wife told me a couple years ago it spells own. Speaking of my wife, she's a wonderful age. She's very patient. She just came from India. Alright? And she's very supportive, right? So she came up from India and she tells me she wants to support me and love my baseball teams, love my football teams. She spent 6 years walking around wearing a San Francisco Giants t-shirt. After 6 years of being married, I'm like, what the fuck are you wearing a Giants t-shirt for? She goes, you love the Giants. I'm like, the New York fucking Giants. There's sometimes you have this mix of races and culture and everything else that you don't know what to do, right? She was also sitting there waiting. My lovely sister who's sitting here came over. She was telling us, I had a nightmare last night. I had a dream about Jason chasing me. My wife turns around, is that your sheer brother's friend that came over last week? No, Jason, the guy with the fucking hockey mask and the freaking sword. Another time I sent her the Bagel Boss. I said, get me a bacon, cheese, and egg freaking bagel. Or get me something with cream cheese. She came home with an everything bagel with bacon, egg, and cream cheese. Who the fuck eats that? Somebody want to tell me, and it's not even her fucking fault. I blame the guy who was making it. He must have been Indian too. Because he's like, oh, this is fucking normal. Why don't you put some wax on it while you were fucking out, huh? Fucking Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I swear, I get all, and we're talking about the wokeness and all this other shit that's going on. I'm glad we got a bunch of Gen Xers up here, right? Because I thought I would move to Long Island and my family, like the Jeffersons, I'm moving on up. I moved on fucking sideways. I don't even know where the hell I landed. Sorry. Like I said, it's been a while. And I'm almost that time, right? So I'll leave you with this, guys. Anytime you see an Indian, don't just assume they're a fucking doctor or a lawyer. They don't go around, they don't smell like curry. And there was always people always asking me, oh, you don't have an accent. Are you, the woo-woo Indian or that Indian? I'm like, motherfucker, I'm the woo-woo Indian. My name is I'll kick your ass and here you fucking go. Thank you very much. Have a good night, folks.